we have learned the identity of the man at the center of an hours-long standoff in St. Johns County Sunday morning. Thank you for staying up with us. I'm Anthony Austin.
I'm Heather Crawford. So authorities say that Robert Spencer barricaded himself inside of a home on Stargaze Lane in the Beacon Lake neighborhood. And that led to a very heavy response from the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office, including the SWAT team. In this picture right here, you see a SWAT team member set up inside of a bedroom right across the street.
Our Christina Burgess is showing us what neighbors saw and what police say led up to this standoff.
People in this Beacon Lake neighborhood say it's normally quiet here, which is why many were surprised when their peaceful neighborhood turned chaotic Sunday morning.
And I guess it took maybe about an hour and a half before they were able to breach the doors. They blew the doors off.
This cell phone video recorded by Jillian Gold shows the moment St. Johns County Sheriff's SWAT team forced entry in a home on Stargaze Lane, ending an hours-long standoff Sunday morning. According to the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office, deputies were at this home in St. Augustine after Jacksonville Beach police asked for their help locating Robert Spencer. Police say Spencer was tied to a domestic violence incident in Jacksonville Beach. Deputies say he barricaded himself inside the home on Stargaze. Gold watched the whole thing unfold from inside her house across the street.
I woke up to this, so I thought it was a fire department at the door because I heard banging and sirens. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe a house around here is on fire. So I opened the door, and that's the first thing I saw was their guns were drawn and they were knocking on the door.
Gold says she only lived in the Beacon Lake neighborhood for 30 days and was home with her 2 daughters when deputies asked to use her house.
They knocked on my door, asked if they could use my house to have a staging area for their snipers, and a few minutes later they came in. They were staged in my house, my daughter's bedroom. The officers that were in our home were very nice and kept us informed. They told us when they were using the loud bangs to breach the home and when they were going to do the explosives.
Gold says deputies stayed in her home for about 2 hours until they forced their way into the house across the street where Spencer was barricaded and found him dead.
I wish, he saw a better way to get out of the situation that he was in.
Gold says she didn't know Spencer, only saw him in passing.
I think this was just a one-off situation. I don't think that this is something that makes the neighborhood not a safe area.
First Coast News has reached out to Jacksonville Beach Police for more information about the domestic incident, and we are still waiting to hear back. According to the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office, there is no foul play expected. An official cause of death has not yet been released by the medical examiner. In St. Johns County, Christina Burgess, First Coast News on your side.